All right, welcome to Book of Experts TV, and today we're going to be talking about the new welcome kit. Yes, that's gone live. We'll talk about the welcome page, why you might actually want to be in the welcome kit in the news bulletin. We'll go over that, and new areas of expertise that we've added to Book of Experts. We'll have some discussion. We've got over 60 categories now, and you maybe belong in one of those.
Time for Book of Experts TV.
Topics you love.
Experts you trust.
Friction-free referrals.
Tried,
Tested,
Trusted.
This is Book of Experts, brought to you by salesman.me. All right, so I'm your host, and we are back. I want to show you today, we'll make this a fairly quick broadcast, but for the members who are already in Book of Experts, I want to get this information out because it's going to benefit them. Secondly, some folks out there will see this who are not already members of Book of Experts, and they'll see that list of areas of expertise, and they'll say, hey, I should be showing up when someone goes searching for this specialty or that specialty. So we want to make sure we go over that. Let's dive right into the screen sharing because I think this will be of most interest. So when you land on Book of Experts, actually, let me move. Let's hide that. There we go. That'll look a little better. So for folks, this is the homepage, obviously. If you're not familiar with Book of Experts, one, you can click this video and that will pop up and give you about a 10-minute demo of what it is and why it exists. Basically, it's a search engine. It's a discovery engine for experts by experts. And the big thing that I want to share with you today, first, let's talk about those areas of expertise, because I think that's pretty interesting. We've had a lot of questions about them lately. So we now have over 60 different categories or areas of expertise. So all the way from accounting and financials, you probably know some folks that work in that space, all the way down to YouTube marketing. And you can see mostly in the business-oriented categories. And also the big differentiation that we talk with folks about is that these are non-commodities. So if someone is if they're an e-commerce store, or they're in a commodity business where price is the big differentiator, they're probably not going to be a great fit for Book of Experts. But look at all these, CEOs and corporate leadership, all the way down to information technology or virtual events or mental health practitioners or elder care and services. We have a whole collection, speakers and thought leaders, social selling, content marketing and copywriting, course creators. Like, we have some amazing folks that are already in the community. And each of these, just so you know, each of these can actually be searched. So when you click on engineering or email marketing, it will actually take you into a search for that topic area, that category, and you'll see folks that are already listed. The other thing I want to show you, let's actually do one of those. Let's do, what would be a good one? I'm going to say, what would be a really fun one to look at today? Let's look at business coaching, because that's like pretty generic, right, in general. So obviously this is the search engine, the top of the search engine in general, but you can see, we've got folks listed here. And what's really interesting, I think, about our search engine is you can actually search by their offers, not just by the person. All right. So I know Hal, I know Rob, I know Samantha. In each case, they've got, Hal is putting out a discovery call as one of his offers. It's a no-cost offer. That's a way someone can enter his world, have a conversation, and figure out, is there a fit here? Samantha's offering a free case study. All right. And again, that's a no-cost offer, whereas Rob has, we have $2 signs. So that's like a middle or medium of the rung kind of approach. And he is a marketing fixer, and he's helping frustrated owners increase profits by fixing what's not working in their marketing, right? So marketing strategist. So you can see we've got a number of folks that are listed here under this specific one, which was business coaching that we chose. But there's all kinds of these different areas of expertise that you potentially could be a fit for, and some really interesting ones, I think. So I just wanted to clear up, we've been making some adjustments to our categories. We added a few, deleted a few, but we have over 60 of them. And so I think it's a really interesting mix. If you know who you're looking for, you can search them by name, but it's also a discovery engine where you can type in the things that you're looking for, and you'll actually be able to pull back folks who are experts in that space. The other thing I wanted to share with you is this Book of Experts welcome kit and the news bulletin. And this is where you can actually stick your email in here. And we now have a seven email series as part of the welcome kit. And we talk about the different aspects. You know what? Let me come back to, let's do this. No, that's too small. Let's do this. All right. So we've actually got, it's a 7-part series. And each day you get an email with a link to a new resource, part of being a member of Book of Experts. And so that's kind of cool, right? We talk about everything from what is Book of Experts. We have a longer version of the demo for people who want a little bit deeper dive there. We talk about the referral circles and the value ladders. Those are 2 specific things that are different about Book of Experts. You're not going to find those in other places. So Book of Experts is not a social media platform. It's not another LinkedIn. We're not trying to be another LinkedIn. It started as a directory, but we actually realized that it's become something much more than that. It is a search engine and a discovery engine for experts and by experts. And so we talked about those categories. That would be one way of finding them, but specifically this idea of the value ladder and the referral circles. Those are 2 really unique things that we have in Book of Experts. Again, I haven't seen it anywhere else. If it exists somewhere else, that's great. But we think we're really building some interesting connections and conversations with people. We talk about the LinkedIn group and why that's relevant, and more importantly, how to use it, how to leverage it, because it is not like other groups out there. There's, again, a couple different ways that it's really unique and different. So we talk about what they are and how you can prosper in that. And if you do it wrong, we'll actually take the post down. And there's a reason why we do that too. It's all about keeping the quality high and the connections between our members as the most important objective. We talk about the Bat Signal Social Pod. That's something that if you're outside the Book of Experts, you probably have not heard of that. You don't know what it is. But if you are a content creator and you post content regularly, it's something you will want to know about. So that's a side benefit from members of Book of Experts. And we explain what it is, how it works, and mostly why you should care. So each day we're talking about a new resource. I do want to clarify that this Experts Welcome Kit, we put that in place a week or 2 ago, a little bit longer actually, when we launched Book of Experts, but it was not functioning. We were collecting the emails, but the welcome kit was not being delivered. That changed as of today. The welcome kit, I've been working on it for a week or so, built up this set of mini trainings, and those are delivering now. And so you get 1 email a day for 7 days in a row. So if you've already signed up and you haven't seen anything yet, that's not your fault. It was ours. We just hadn't connected all the dots there. But those will start to go out as of today. And if you haven't signed up yet, go ahead and stick your email in there and you'll be able to take a look at that. And then let's see, there was one other thing that I wanted to share with you. Let's go back over here for a second. Let's do this. Let me change, see if I can find the right URL. Yeah, so there's also a landing page for why you should sign up for the welcome kit. And so there's a graphic that talks a little bit about some of those, the same sort of things that are built into the welcome kit that I talked about. There's some bullet points. You know, if you sign up, what will you get? Okay. Why would you want the news bulletin? The news bulletin will start to go out in the future. We haven't actually developed this, but this will be our sharing of updates and news about our members. And so everyone who signs up for the welcome kit will get a copy of the news bulletin as well. And here's our promise to you. Obviously, we're not going to misuse your information or share it or sell it with anyone else. I don't like it when people do that. I would expect the same of you guys. So that's our promise to you. So I wanted to share, again, this is just kind of a quick announcement. We've been doing a lot of interviews with members, mostly profiling them when Book of Experts TV comes online. We're talking about someone else, but today I wanted to share this update because I'm honestly kind of excited about it. Put a lot of work into the welcome kit, a lot of love into it. There's information on our blog about it. There's obviously the emails that get delivered, again, as part of this 7-part series. And if you're not familiar with Book of Experts, go there and check it out. Like, see for yourself. I think it's really becoming a pretty interesting thing. And, it only launched a few weeks ago. So we're kind of excited about that. If you are a thought leader in your space, and if you're creating content on a regular basis, one of those messages in the welcome kit talks about how to become a contributing member of Book of Experts. That's something that we're just now starting to rev up our content engine, and basically creating a space where your thought leadership can go on display for others. So if you're blogging, if you're doing videos, we've got the podcast. We've got a number of things that are coming online one by one. This is becoming a really interesting project and a fun play space for me. But we're going to be getting more information about our members. So if you've got a story to tell, and you think that other experts or clients of other experts would be interested to know about it, we should talk. And the information to find out more about that is in the welcome kit as well. So encourage you all to go and check it out. I'm going to keep, again, this one fairly short today, but I think it's relevant for any members of Book of Experts out there that you might be wanting to know about this welcome kit, what you get, and why you should care about what's going on with Book of Experts.